Yes, people, welcome back to another video, and I hope everyone is doing well. We're here with the first match reaction of the Premier League season as Liverpool beat Bournemouth by 4-2 at Anfield. Match reaction, let's get into it. So, 4-2 win. Going into it before the game, I'm thinking, I can't lie, I actually thought we'd slap Bournemouth. How proven was I wrong? Although when it was 2-0, I thought we would. But let's get into the stats for you guys. The stats are pretty even, in my opinion. 19 shots to 10 shots for them. We can also go to the lineup. So this is the team that played for Liverpool: Alisson, Frimpong, Konate, Virgil, Kirkes, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Salah, Wirtz, Gakpo, Ekitike. Let's break it down then. First of all, just want to say to the fan that was given racial abuse to Semenyo last night, ban him for life, ban him from any football game, lock him up, throw away the key. Very simple. But on the Reds' performance, it's hard to describe it because it was one of those ones where it was just a pure emotion. And, if anyone who saw, the tifos that we all put out last night for Jota, man, and you can see a lot of our players' faces. It was emotional for a lot of people, man. And I think you could see it in a lot of it in the performance, especially in the likes of Mohamed Salah when he scored that goal in the dinosaur celebration type thing. But yeah, let's get into the actual game. So for me, Ekitike. Oh my days, Ekitike. We're gonna start from the front and work our way back. Ekitike. He was unbelievable, man. And I keep saying it. This guy, for someone that is 6'4", literally can move like Jagger. Literally can move like Jagger. Genuinely. His baller movement, his movement off the ball, his link-up play with players, the way what he loves a back heel flick. Bobby Firmino S-type style, do you know what I mean? He does have Bobby Firmino traits in him. The way he is able to link up, the way he's able to create space, the way he's able to kind of drop deep and win the ball back, and also get into also dangerous positions and actually finish. And his goal was absolutely cracking. Wings it back off the Bournemouth defender, flicks it over him, and then takes a lovely little touch and just bangs it past Petrovic, which you could argue is a bit sus for a couple of the goals, to be honest. The Gakpo one and this one. But Ekitike, for me, was the man of the match. He was unbelievable. Moving on, Cody Gakpo, for me, nice seeing him get a goal. He's always good at Anfield. I feel like Cody Gakpo always turns up at Anfield no matter what. No matter who we're playing, Cody Gakpo always turns up at Anfield. At times last night, though, I was screaming for that left winger that has that ability to beat a man, that it's able to, show that work rate, what Luis Diaz missed. Because I think at times last night we actually missed a Luis Diaz caliber player. But Cody Gakpo takes a goal really lovely. I thought he was going to take too many touches, slots it past Petrovic. Lovely goal from him off that left hand side as he does. Florian Wirtz, again, this guy, man. For me, I was more impressed with his game off the ball. The way he was able to take players out of positions, the way he's able to use that tempo setter that I've used many times, the way he's able to dictate how the game is going to his speed, always wanting the ball, always wanting to get into those positions, wanting the ball to be able to do damage to the opposition. This guy's a quality footballer, man. And to be able to watch him in real life is just even more amazing. Immense, man. And I'm looking forward to more and more of him. I think it is still going to take him a bit of time to adjust to the Premier League. And I think you could see that in some parts of his game. But I still think it was a boss performance from him. Mohamed Salah, I thought he was terrible. I won't say terrible, but he just wasn't at it. But he got a goal, and that's what most Salah things does. Szoboszlai, that's the bad thing about Szoboszlai, is he was playing the deeper role. I like Szoboszlai in this new role, but last night did show some flaws. where he was just standing purely still on the right-hand side. Like, why are you going forward with the ball? Just release it to Mo or Frimpong or someone. And then stand still, and we lose the ball and get countered. Okay. Alexis McAllister, I thought was boss. I don't know why McAllister gets so much hate as Liverpool fans. I don't really know. He's actually on the back of my shirt right now. I really don't know why McAllister gets so much hate. I really don't. The guy's a top 5 midfielder in the world for me. I don't care what anyone says. Frimpong, I thought he did all right for 60 minutes. I thought he was a better fullback out of Kirkes, and we'll get into Kirkes in a minute. We're saving this man, Ibu Konate, to last. Virgil van Dijk, I thought he put in a really good, immense, rock-solid performance, just leading the back line once again. Very improved performance from Crystal Palace from him. Milos Kirkes, this is where the experience plays into part, when he was just going into daft tackles like that and picking up yellow cards. But that's where he'll get that through experience. And when Robertson came on, I thought Robertson was very good when he came on, by the way, and replaced him. But Milos Kerkez, we know what he's going to bring, the bomb up and down forward, and overall quality ability that he brings. But there was times last night where you could tell he needs that experience. Alisson didn't really have much to do, to be honest. It's not his fault for the goals. But this man here was at fault for the goals. Ibrahim Konate. Yeah. What was he doing? Fair play to Semenya, man, to silence all the haters that were being racist to him. He scored 2 goals, 2 really nice goals as well by the counter attack. Konate, what is he doing for the second goal? Why is he just in and out, pause? Like, just shake it all about me. Like he's like he was frightened to go in for a tackle or go in to try and win the ball. I'm sat down in my seat, just screaming. Why are you not closing the man down? Why are you not trying to win the ball back? I get you want to be hesitant. It's in the 6-yard box and all that. Cool, whatever, right? But that's no excuse, mate. I thought he was terrible, man, and I didn't think he was great against Palace neither. But the goals we conceded were through counter-attack transitions. And that comes down to, I think a lot of it does come down to Gravenberch not being there, but then I don't think you can just overly rely on just saying Gravenberch wasn't there. Because we know if Gravenberch was there, we'll be able to cut up the acres of space. He's able to make the pitch large and big. We know what Gravenberch can do with the ball, spring the ball, get the ball out of dangerous positions. He can go on the half turn to get the ball out of dangerous positions. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like we actually missed a Gravenberch last night. Obviously, he picked up that suspension that he was from the Palace from last season. But overall, look, it was an okay performance at times. I thought the first 15 minutes was electric. How on earth was that not a handball from Sensi? Apparently, I saw after the game, VAR or whatever tweeted, it was not clear and obvious. He literally stops it from running from Ekitike, so he's through on goal. Ekitike is literally going to be through on goal. Whether the Bournemouth defenders catch him or not is a different thing. But he's literally going to be through on goal. And the referee and VAR decided to think, no, that's not clear and obvious. He literally stops the ball. If he does not get a touch on that ball, Ekitike is through on net. And this is where the frustration comes. 13, 15 minutes into a game, and you're already making terrible errors, refs. I'm sorry, but this needs to be called out, man. Not 15 minutes into the new Premier League season, you're already making mistakes. Already. As I get some of them, 50-50s, sometimes they can be tough to decide. But when it's clear and obvious like that, when Ekitike is going to be through on goal, and you decide to not say it's handball, is a joke. Subs that also came on was Andy Robertson. I thought he was good. Wataru Endo got an assist. But yeah, again, he's not a right back. Why Slot put him at right back? I don't really know, to be honest. At time when he was defending at that right back situation when we conceded the goal, Joe Gomez, I actually thought he was good when he came on. Curtis Jones was okay, but this man, Federico Chiesa, we're waiting a long time for that big moment of Federico Chiesa, the knee slide into the cop end. We've waited so long for that. And it was actually a really good, calm, collective finish. To say the ball was bouncing, it was hard to predict where it was going to land and all this. And the time and the position on the finish was quality from Chiesa. I thought he was good when he came on, caused a couple of problems as well. And obviously Mo Salah gets a lovely finish, similar to the Gakpo goal, really. And yeah, absolutely loved it from the team, dedicating all their celebrations to our boy, forever number 20, our forever Premier League champion, forever in our hearts and forever rest in peace, Diego Jota and Andre Silva. It was absolutely beautiful what was displayed at Anfield last night, and rightly so. But yeah, guys, 4-2 win in the season. Look, we take it. Look, I am sure Slot will improve the midfield in the sense of we can't let that happen, because if that is, let's say, a better team that's on the counter attack, we will get cut to bits. We will get sliverings and cut to bits, whether it's Endo, Gomez, whoever at right back defending. And I think Gravenberch coming back into the team against Newcastle is going to be big and important. But we ultimately get the 3 points to kick off the season. A 4-2 win at Anfield under the lights. People, hope you enjoy the video. Make sure you're smashing that like button. Make sure you're subscribing. Content is coming back thick and fast on the channel. And yeah, up the Reds.